Let me tell you a little story, got some news I want to share. Let's discuss the world of politics and ideas we can't compare. Let me give you some perspective on the way things seem to be. Moving forward with our medicines and all technology. That the world is full of stranger things that we can't comprehend. Fool creatures from another world and conspiracies, my friend. Tell me more about the chemicals that are active in our brains. When we feel the thing that we call love ties us up in chains. The JAG Show.
I'm down.
Like the Diddy video.
On the JAG Show. Like a big dick video. On the JAG Show.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
You reached for it.
I brought it, boys.
God. I like that.
Wow.
We're back.
I really fucking like that.
Shout out. He
yeehaw.
came prepared.
Yeah, he came really like. Mira, my
Hashtag
dick is
homework.
like this, and his is like.
Oh.
And that's flaccid.
Yeah.
That's flaccid.
That man is a shower.
That's halfway.
That's a shower right
That's
there.
halfway.
Damn.
Jesus.
Welcome all to another episode of the JAG Show.
Hell
I
yeah.
am Jason, JD Marcel.
Yeah.
I don't have a theme song. All right,
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I got you.
Nothing for you.
Wait. There we go.
We're a little out of practice.
It's
Is that Champions League
Ladies
shit
and
right now?
Jason. That's
Hell yeah.
Darth Maul, dog.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I love, you know what? Honestly, I'm a huge, well, not a huge
Boner?
Star Wars fan,
Oh,
but I'm a
nice.
fan. I'm a fan nonetheless.
Yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
I
I've
prefer
seen your shirts.
the fucking dark side. I prefer the dark
Hey,
side.
shout out to the
So,
Sith.
hell yeah.
I've got
Of
some
course.
I've got some black friends, so I'll hook you up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you like the dark side.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they're...
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Angel Moreno talking shit.
As always, as usual. And guys, guess what? I just came back. I went to a trip to EDC 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
and let me just tell you,
sick.
what happens in Vegas,
Wow.
man, comes back with you because I have more herpes now.
Hey.
So much more
Another
herpes.
flare up, huh?
Yeah.
Las Herpes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Of course, we got Jimmy on the stage. What's up, Jimmy?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Wow.
Hey.
How is everyone?
Jimmy, have you gone to Galaxy's Edge?
No, fuck Star Wars.
What?
Yeah.
Hence the-
Remember Trekkie?
Oh, he's a trekker.
Yeah.
What's up,
I believe it
guys?
like to be called trekker.
Oh,
Thank you.
I've gone to Galaxy's Edged.
Rimming my edge
time.
of the galaxy.
I don't think it's the same place.
Your outer rim?
Yes. I'm getting outer rimmed.
And the inner one.
And of course, we got. Actually, you know what? I'm going to introduce both of you
Oh,
at the same time because you're both part of Playtime.
yeah.
We
Shout
got
out
the Playtime boys in the house.
There's a theme this weekend.
but-
It's called cross-contamination.
Yeah, but wait a minute, why is it the Playtime Boys? It makes it sound like we're diddling each other.
I mean, don't deny it. I mean, what we do before and after the show, you know?
What?
That's what we do.
My bad.
In the
Playtime
Super
men.
Audio
Well,
Network, ladies.
That sounds even worse, right? Playtime men?
I think that's worse.
How
But you
about
know
the
what?
gentleman
It's-
from the Playtime show?
Dude, no, it's only fair because I was calling them the Jag Boys all
That
fucking
is
day.
Jag.
So,
Yeah.
The Jag
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jag Boys,
that's
the
what we do.
Jag-Offs.
Hey, we went with it.
And
Hey, for the
just
record, I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah. No.
yeah, and for
Ray was
the
offended.
you know and
Boo this man.
and for
That's
full
Thank you.
transparency, full disclosure, they straight up went 6 inches inside us on Friday.
Oh,
You guys
at
didn't-
man,
least.
I'm so
yeah.
disappointed.
Like I
that-
said, I was
Actually,
flaccid.
you know what?
Whatever, man. That's
Okay,
controversial.
okay.
That was I was
full
talking big
disclosure,
fucking game,
that episode
dog.
is called Lord of the Rings. You know why?
Why?
The One Ring to rule them all.
Oh, because he won by 1 ring.
Oh, damn. Dude, okay. And full
I had both of
disclosure,
those won.
that was all my fault. You guys did fucking great.
No, I didn't.
I
think
fucking sucked
I
donkey
sucked.
dick, dude.
I was talking
Like,
so
You know
much
what? If you would have
shit.
sucked donkey dick, I would have give you the episode. I would have give you the
But we had to see him do it, right?
I'm going to keep
Yeah,
it real. I lost twice, but those 2 matches were the most exciting.
Yeah,
of
they
the
were
year.
intense.
Oh my God.
Those two.
Fuck that. Down to the wire.
Those are up on YouTube right now, right?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
go
up
ahead and
already.
check
So
that.
go ahead
Check
and
those
check it
episodes.
out.
Hell yeah, dude.
Playtime.
Playtime.
Yeah.
Playtime.
Dude, that was a lot of fun. Though.
Every other Friday,
I was
We gotta
guys.
do it again. We gotta do it again. for
Wow.
sure.
Hey, that was one of our funnest episodes.
Yeah, it was. It was
Hell
I was
yeah.
telling him it's
episode.
just downhill from there, bro.
No. You got
We
the
have to
Xbox
book 'em
coming. You got the
again.
Xbox coming.
Oh, yeah,
Xbox
yeah.
One.
Oh.
That's gonna turn it up. Don't trip. It's gonna turn it up.
You know what I found
Hell
out
yeah.
though? It's not an Xbox One. It's Xbox One. Fucking.
Wow. Bicep version.
Where's the wall?
Damn.
Stupid.
Fucked up. I fucked up.
I shouldn't even say that. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, that really
I'm
is.
Peruvian,
Jason.
man.
You should leave. You should go outside and think about what you said.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back.
It's good to be back. We didn't really tell you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so there
yeah.
wasn't really an announcement, but we skipped a weekend.
Memorial
skipped
Day.
two.
Memorial
you
Day
know?
weekend.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah, you were at EDC. Eh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you were with
Getting
the men.
hair
It's
pissed.
raining
Yeah.
men.
I was being
It was
entered
called
by
fisting.
many, many men.
Did you see Kevin from the Kevin and Bean show?
I did not see Kevin from the Kevin and Bean show.
What?
The place is
damn.
humongous. I was inebriated, and it was pretty hard to navigate. So yeah, it was good though.
Shit,
it was
man.
good. Good times.
Yeah.
Got to see a lot of cool artists that I haven't seen in a long time.
Like who? Like who?
I see Skrillex, which was fucking rad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I love that
Alright,
fucking guy. I saw DJ Rez. If you don't know anything about her, she
Damn.
plays some Trent
That's
Reznor
cool.
shit. So fucking raw, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
If you guys like that shit, 9 Inch Nails. If you guys were ever into that stuff,
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trent Render's pretty awesome.
yeah, catch Rez. Like that's the
Oh, no
homegirl.
shit?
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Word.
She's fucking sick.
Shout out.
Yeah, she's dope. fool. She
Gotta
was making
Google that.
everybody fuck on the dance floor, dog.
Gotta
Yeah.
use the Google.
Hey, that's what.
Nice.
That has
It
to
was
come
dope,
from
bro.
somewhere. I mean,
Yeah, she probably got fucked a lot.
Damn. God damn.
I'm kidding. If you ever heard this, Space Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh,
sorry, Space Mom.
wait, how long were you there for?
Where?
All 3 days or what?
Almost deaf. That shit was
alright.
like 12 hours each day. I was not there
God
12 hours each day.
damn.
I would show up at 9. I left like around 5.
Oh, so like you
every
went to
day,
work.
3 days.
All right.
9 to 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
worked.
like
9
work
to 5,
day.
huh?
Hey, I was
It
putting in
a full
that work,
day.
son.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Hell
right,
yeah. I'm getting my money's worth.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you
a
dress-
$400 ticket.
Did you
Yes.
show
Yeah,
like?
dude.
Did you
Yeah,
dress
why
like
not?
scantily?
Nah.
Show your belly.
You hoe it up.
mid-
You hoe it up.
Little
Nah.
Daisy Duke.
Don't get me wrong. I was cute, but I wasn't, I wasn't hoeing it up. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
I didn't. Not until the end of the night when I was leaving. Like,
Hey,
Oh,
still a little
that's
booty.
sashay. Yeah.
You fucking missed out, boys.
I was just trying to have somebody follow me. Like, hey.
That's pretty awesome. Fuck. Dude. Yeah, no,
Good
but
shit.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, but sorry that we didn't announce that we weren't gonna fucking do an episode last week.
It's all right.
It's all right.
But it's all right, Happy Memorial Day,
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day, guys.
Damn. Yeah, the crazy thing is that there was people up in arms about Memorial Day recently. There were, because I guess there's a difference, right? There's a stark
What the
difference
fuck?
between Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
there's people who don't know the difference, and they're like
Okay.
putting up these posts that are like, I guess, for like aimed for Veterans Day and not
Yeah,
Memorial Day.
Okay.
Oh,
And so
okay,
people are
okay,
getting
okay,
mad
okay.
about
Yeah,
that,
because
and I'm
apparently
like,
they're
man,
putting
I'm
up for
sorry.
live.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
But people are, people don't know, like, that's fucked up. What does that tell you about our education system if people don't know the difference between those 2 days? And I don't know if you guys know, but I just recently found out because I did not know
Okay.
that.
Well, it's-
Right?
But see,
I didn't.
all right, so
It's
check
in
it
the
out.
name.
Yeah, well, yeah, I understand that.
I
but
mean,
also
understood, yes.
We have the history of the world, right?
Right.
For
Okay.
sure, of
See,
course.
It's willful
In your
ignorance.
hands. Yeah,
Hey, what is
absolutely.
That's what
Memorial
it-
Day?
That's
Yeah.
and that's the thing. That's the problem. That's the
Yes.
problem is that we have that at our fucking disposal.
Yeah.
But because we have that, we rely on it so much that it's like we don't really think about it, and so we don't even bother to
Yeah.
fucking look it up, even
Sure.
if we have it at our
It's that
disposal.
easy.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
You know, they have
Like,
there's something out
I
there
don't
called
have-
the Google effect. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
yeah, I
about
think
the
I've heard
name.
about
Okay.
that, yeah.
Where you
Okay.
just Google it. Oh, cool, sweet, but you forget it the moment it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in one ear and out the other kind
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, so like all the technology is making us dumber, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
reliant-
most
Yeah,
Like
it
anything we
is.
need to know at the moment, we just look it up and then, like you
exactly.
said,
Yeah.
just put
We
it away and forget
don't
about
Easy
have
money.
to register
Yeah.
anything into our brains anymore. It's just like, I'll
Yeah.
just look it up.
it. Yeah.
And
Man, my
that's
brain
the
is
problem.
in here.
And that's this next generation, pretty
Yeah.
dumb. Sorry, but
They're going to have a hard time.
Like,
they're gonna have
like
a
Wall-E?
really hard.
yeah.
Huh?
Like Wally.
Wally.
All right, so
Wally.
so I mean, there's two ways to see the way technology can treat us. It's like the way. All right, this is gonna nerd me out, but Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
They use the technology. Hey, listen to me, guys.
Listen to me.
Are we really gonna listen to it?
All right, hold on.
Alright,
Let me put my
listen.
Spock ears on.
All right, so these nerds, right, super nerded out, use their shit to further themselves beyond the limits of what we can do here.
Okay.
Right? You reach the edge of the galaxy frontier, blah blah blah.
Universe.
Right.
Yes.
But with Wally, they make us super fucking lazy, super
Yup.
fucking fat. The machine is always telling us what the fuck to watch.
Sure.
Really?
Right? So you could either use technology to, better yourself or click on the next meme. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Hey,
Well,
but for reals though, memes are funny.
Stupid.
Dude. I like memes.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
but
memes.
have you seen
Yeah.
the latest meme,
Yeah.
guys?
I mean, because I could sit there for hours and just look at
Just
memes.
look at memes
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all day.
That's
Yeah.
true. You know
Who
that
doesn't
there was
like a good
actually
meme?
a wedding I saw. I saw it on the Facebooks. Somebody had bought a big screen. It was just a huge screen turned. What is it?
Vertical?
Yeah, vertical. It
Okay.
was turned vertical.
Yeah.
And it was just kicking it at the entrance of a wedding, and all day it was just flashing memes.
No
The whole night.
Yeah,
At
that's-
this
that's
wedding, it was
pretty
just flashing
cool.
memes. Like it was just like a oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
love
yeah.
memes.
Wow.
But I thought it was kind of cool because it kind of it incorporated it into the party,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so everybody's no one is on their phone, like it's right there, and you're sharing it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people are on their phone, and they're all just kind of in their own world on their
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
And how whack is it when you take something and you show it to somebody and then they don't give the reaction that you want?
Oh, I want to
sucks,
murder
right?
you.
That
I
sucks,
wanna
right?
murder
That's
you.
why I'm like, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you, dude.
and then so
Yeah.
when you're
Memes
all
no more.
looking at it on a screen and it's just popping up, like the people who chuckle, and the people who don't.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
you know what I'm saying? And you're like,
It's-
this guy gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
Well, so in a sense, it's a little less personal.
It is,
Yeah,
and it's kind of
right?
cool.
Yeah.
It is kind of cool.
Okay.
You just can't put anything too extreme out there. That's like really I don't know. You can
Those
put
are
some
the
bondage
best
shit.
ones,
Says
man.
you.
I can only imagine
At your
kids
wedding.
walking by like, oh, mommy.
What is
Like
that?
you're walking
Mommy?
by and then it's like fucking.
Don't look, sweetheart.
No.
You know what?
No, no,
You know
no,
what
no,
I
no,
found? What I'm finding kind of funny is that Facebook.
Yeah.
Because Angel just said the Facebooks.
Ah, yes.
Facebook is still pretty popular. Everybody knows what Facebook is.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that not a lot of people are using it as much anymore.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
I think it's
No,
more
it's a
older
fossil.
people,
It-
right?
It's just older.
It's
Yeah,
just like
only old
our
people.
generation, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe
and
a
the
little
and the
bit
ones
older.
and the ones before for
And
sure.
the ones
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
yeah.
Grandpas,
And so,
grandmas.
yeah,
My mom's on it.
Yeah,
Like,
my
yes.
mom's
yeah,
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
even my mom was
I got
like,
family sharing memes.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to family, and it's always
Yep.
like Spanish memes.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Spanish memes are the
That's all it is,
best.
right?
So would
Shout
you
out,
would you
yeah.
guys say that Facebook is becoming kind of like a fucking MySpace?
Oh, like what do you mean? Like
get
that it's
outdated?
potentially on its way out?
Yeah. I mean, it's still making. I mean, because obviously Facebook, the owner, Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
he's
He controls the
making
world.
millions.
He's
He's
a
controlling
robot.
everything. He also controls Instagram, which is still pretty fucking popular, obviously.
yeah.
And so
I think it's smart that there's two and that they're running
Yeah,
it
yeah.
that way is because you
Uh-huh.
can kind of segregate,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, kind of your parties, right? Like
Okay.
Generational
and
gap.
because there is, and that's why you have
Okay.
to continue coming up with something new, something
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
because
Right.
it becomes stale.
Yeah.
and once it
Right.
becomes stale, like no one wants a part of it. No kid's
Right.
there's no teenager out there right now like, oh yeah, I just got a Facebook.
Yeah.
That's lame.
yeah,
That's lame. It's already become culturally lame, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Amongst the youth. So I think that as more time goes by, new things will be introduced, and we'll be able to run it. And I'm curious to see let's just say like a really good band, right? Like a really good band that could stand the test of time, like Creed.
Bandagram.
Like
Rush.
Creed, right?
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, first of all. You know,
Jimmy's
never mind.
favorite band
Let's
is
Neil Peart is the
anybody
best drummer
didn't know-
alive.
Everyone out there, Jimmy's favorite band is Creed. Please send him all Creed videos,
Hey,
all
yeah.
Creed clips.
Hello, my friend. Girl.
Favorite band ever.
Hey, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
hate you guys so fucking
Okay,
much.
Jimmy, I'm not gonna lie. I had a fucking Creed CD back in the day.
No, look,
Yeah,
look,
so did Jimmy.
look,
All
right,
of them.
listen, I don't fault you guys for liking it. All right, everybody has different tastes.
Come on, guys. Man, you've made me forget my point. I was going somewhere and I totally fell off the rails right now talking shit. Sorry, I lost it, guys.
Fuck you
you
guys.
lost it.
Yeah,
That's
lost
it.
it.
It's
Fine.
gone.
Yeah, sorry. guys. It's over.
If you find it later, just interject.
I'm just gonna leave. Yeah. Cool.
Stop it.
How about we let's get into the nitty gritty.
Let's get in.
Okay, so this is the first time that you're on our show today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Welcome.
And
Thank you.
I'm honored.
Welcome,
I'm honored.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And so pretty much what we usually do is we present some videos or pictures or whatever stories, and then we also do a segment called J or Nay.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so pretty much we show you the video, and then you determine whether it's a J, yes I believe, or a Nay. Fuck that shit. That shit's super fake, or anything in between.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Or nah. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. And so
I find myself saying that quite a bit.
yeah.
You know,
These are your resident
I like
mayor.
drive up to this place going fuck that shit.
fuck that shit. Shit fake as fuck. Anyway, I have a couple of videos.
Fuck I like that shit.
Hell
That's
yeah. Just start a band that says, fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're fuck that shit.
Me fans of stupid pig.
the most ass pounding metal in all the land.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good
Okay,
one. Yeah, I
so-
like that.
Back to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, let's get serious, guys.
Okay, so I have a couple videos
All right.
that I want to show you guys, and I want to get your opinions on that. Dre, if we could cue the J or Nay.
Oh, I love this song. I love this song, by
All right. Oh.
Oh,
the way. Oh, shit.
what's that? A fucking Russian anthem?
Yeah.
Fucking memes, dude.
Or is it fucking assholes, J or Nay? Okay.
Peppa.
Thank you, Peppa.
Thank
This is for
you,
you,
Peppa.
Peppa.
Thanks,
Oh, yeah,
Peppa.
we saw him yesterday,
Can I get
right?
some more?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
Peppa.
telling Dre. First of all, let's talk about it. Like,
All right.
like that. Last night we were here for a comedy show, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so dope.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
filled this room up
oh,
with like
too
maybe
fun.
about 20
Yeah.
people, 25 people,
Want
and it was
to do it
legit.
again.
Yes,
Absolutely,
definitely.
good
Hey,
time.
and for
Yeah.
those of you,
Good
check
times.
that out as well. It's more than likely up on the
Yeah, it's up, it's up.
On the
up
Super Audio
YouTube,
Network.
Super
Yeah,
Audio
Super
Network
Audio
YouTube
Network,
channel.
YouTube.
It's called An Open Mic.
So cool.
And it was it's a bunch of comedians getting together, making people laugh. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, all
Sweet
right.
stuff.
And wait, you were gonna say something?
It's all right. Get into it. Get into it.
Sweet.
Let's just get
We
into it.
derailed him
Angel
twice.
forgot I derailed him.
Twice.
Twice.
Keeping count.
All right. So this video it's pretty much I have two videos with this this person and this
That's
guy,
already kind of fishy.
no but
Dylan is
something's up with his
chillin'.
apartment. Something's up with his apartment.
All right.
He's trying to fucking figure it out. He's kind of a douche
Uh-huh.
actually, but
I've seen this kid before.
yeah.
This is a kid that fucks with his mom or his grandma all the time.
Who does
If
he
he
fuck?
does, he deserves whatever he fucking gets here. But he kind of sounds like a little bitch. But look, okay, so this first one, he's sleeping and then something happens. So
right.
let me know what you guys think.
Oh, is he naked
Hell yeah.
throughout this whole video?
Sweet.
Just what I was looking for today.
It's not muted.
Uh-oh.
Check the volume. Oh,
Technical.
The volume is
Technical
bruh.
difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
No.
I was playing music earlier. It was fine.
I know.
Fuck yeah! Motherfucking yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out little baby.
6ix9ine.
Takeshi.
Getting ass rammed right now.
Size
By
9.
a shit ton of dudes.
Hell yeah.
Living the life.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh man, that's it. We're done for the night.
Just like tra-la-la.
I guess we're not watching it then.
Huh? No, that's
Ding, ding, dong.
mine, sir.
My ding ding dong.
Huh?
1 hour later.
One.
What's up?
Are you sure this sound?
That's me. Yeah.
6 hours later. 3 hours later.
All right, so since we're having difficulties with this, I remember what I was trying to say earlier about Pepper.
Okay.
Shout out to Pepper who came out on
Hell yeah.
Shout out Pepper.
he was on a
the
satellite
show.
call with us, right?
Yeah,
and he did his whole thing, and I
Hell
feel he was playing his songs for us, and I was having a hard time hearing it. Really hard time hearing it. But I mean, I really would love to check that dude out again.
Cool.
Hopefully we can get that set up again. Cause Pepper, you're amazing.
Yeah.
We loved your
Just
shit.
wanted to
Pepper.
let you know,
Pepper,
Pep.
man.
We just wanted to come out quality, Brad.
You're
I felt really bad
amazing.
because he has a beautiful voice and it wasn't coming through.
He has the voice of an angel.
it
and for
does.
some reason, I don't know where Paulo Abdul came out.
He has the voice of an angel that kisses horses.
It's okay.
Nice.
We'll make sure. All right.
All right. So
Okay, we're back on.
So
All right,
let's
let's
do
do it.
this.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I like men too.
Mm.
So he's
Comfy.
in bed with his
Are we supposed to believe
girlfriend.
he has a girlfriend?
Yeah,
I don't believe it. I already don't believe it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is this is Nay. This is
Look.
Nay.
because he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nobody
I find
has
it more
girlfriends.
believable if it's his sister.
Depends what part of the
That might be his
country they're in, right?
girlfriend. Fuck.
And then little mierda. And he starts screaming like a little bitch.
I'm glad the studio.
That's funny.
I'm so glad the studio audience agrees.
Right audience. Thank you. The audience is over there. You guys.
Oh, man.
So,
Just so you know,
okay,
JAG
so-
is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
No, so okay, that's what I thought was funny too. It's like the way he screams, like yeah, Lindsay, ah! Like a little bitch, dude. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I would understand being freaked out.
Sure.
Yes.
I get it. I get it. I'm not gonna say I'd sound worse than he.
You know what, dude? If
Nah,
if something had me by the foot and I couldn't see it, hell yeah, I would freak the fuck out. I don't know
Okay,
if I'm
but
gonna
here's the
scream
thing.
like a little
Here's the
bitch
thing
like
that did it for me. How would your girl react?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Would she be diving to fucking save you?
Yeah, or
No,
she'd be
right?
like,
She
nah.
better,
No,
babe.
she'd be
Hell no.
fucking
She
cowering in the corner. She better. She'd be cowering in the corner, but this broad fucking straight jumps into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
See,
Hey, am I
just
right?
I don't know.
She didn't
I
even
don't
react.
know.
She straight
Jeez.
jumped out of bed
I mean,
and ran towards
oh,
it.
okay.
honestly, would you be diving for your girl?
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh,
No, actually, I don't know.
Wait,
Actually, I don't know.
We're talking about muff diving?
Oh,
'Cause I'm
yeah,
down.
we're talking about muff diving.
Better be
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
diving. So,
So
I'm gonna
okay,
dive and I want to hear about it on the
okay.
show.
So because what did it for him, which makes him think that it's fake, is because his girl started diving for him. Like at first,
month?
she was obviously
Instant
freaked
reaction.
out. I think it was like at first she was like,
Like
"Oh, what
fight
the
or
fuck?"
flight.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
She
she
was just
fought.
going through that moment. Look, right here is where the fucking everything starts fucking moving, and then he's like, "What the fuck?"
No, she didn't even freak. She didn't hesitate, dude. She went right for him.
All right, I've got one more.
Okay.
I've got one more. Where the fucking lights on? Who the fuck sleeps with their lights on? You sleep
No,
with
I
your
think
lights
it's like a night vision type.
It's supposed to
lens.
pretend
on?
night
That shit's
vision.
mad color.
Yeah.
I think there's too much definition for it to be
Yeah,
night
and-
vision.
You think
Yeah,
so?
yeah, you're probably
I
right.
think
And
so.
another thing,
I don't know.
if you see the way he moves out of the way, so the blanket gets doesn't pull the blanket too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I understand people sleep with blankets halfway or whatever.
Yeah.
I just
But his
think
leg
it
was
was
fully
Yeah,
out.
because like if he was straight drag, that blanket would have came with him because it was kind of tucked underneath his other
I
side.
hear you.
But he kind of twists a little
Yeah,
bit so
I
he
get
can
it.
go over and slide off.
And we probably would have saw Muff.
When it fucking slid off right.
I just
here.
really wish
Yeah, watch
his girlfriend's
this.
clothes would have
Let's
slid
see.
off.
Let's see. All right.
He kind of adjusted himself slightly. look, right here, right
I'll
here.
show you guys another video after this.
The blanket went with her anyway. I mean,
Jeez.
Oh shit, there was more?
yeah, there's more. There's more.
God.
Oh, okay.
So right there, he's freaking out. That's the
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 other
homie
part
that
of
was
the
holding the
room.
camera?
that's the roommate.
He's the other tower.
Yeah, because she's holding the camera now.
Yeah, I think she fucking.
This is
picked
like
up the camera.
Blair Witch, dog.
They left it on the ground. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Click any of that.
This is really good.
Wait,
That. I wanna
play
hear
it. Play it again.
that. No, go back to that. I want to hear that guy talk. Go. Play it.
Oh, right here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
11 minutes in, there was a tissue box that went flying down as I was opening boxes, and I had no idea. I didn't even notice that.
And we're supposed to be
now. In today's video, you guys saw that I got dragged.
Why not?
How the fuck does that happen? How do I get?
Okay, so this guy obviously, look at that face though. Look at that face.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
But this guy, you know, he seems like he's one of those like rich kids, lives in Hollywood, like you know, a little spoiled,
with a roommate though,
brat.
and his girlfriend. I don't know.
I think he was sleeping with his friend, and his boyfriend wasn't in the room, and that's the guy.
I'm gonna say it again. This guy has a popular YouTube channel where he punks his mom all the time.
Right.
All the time.
That's what we get for
He's
making this guy
constantly
rich.
punking people. Like
Stop
that's a
making
fact.
this guy rich.
Yeah, like that's fact. Like that guy has that channel. Like this is the truth. So
Yeah, okay.
there's no getting away from that. So this is just another attempt for him to get some hits. Like, and I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad. Okay, we gotta eat.
We all
Let's
gotta
go.
eat, man.
All right, so then let's try to explain this then. All right, so his homie comes in right now, and you know.
Now we're just gonna assume everything.
You know, the whole video, he's pretty much talking about what's going on in his apartment.
Funny, bro. Stop joking about this.
You know, something that he's like afraid of, supposedly. Okay.
Now you can finally edit and not have your videos go up late, dude. When you always have to roast Aiden about something. I'm
not gonna lie. Sometimes I procrastinate.
Bro, for
we
real,
can relate.
Like this should definitely help
Been
you out
there.
a lot. You're not gonna have your videos going up late anymore, and I don't know, like
I'll be able to.
What the that? What the
Okay.
you just see
So.
that?
Am I seeing? Are you with me?
I swear to God, I'm not, dude.
Okay.
All right.
I have an idea.
I believe that.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
I believe that
Now
with all my heart.
that's going
Away
this
from them.
way,
Yes.
away from them. There's nobody obviously in the corner. How do you explain
Except-
this aside from CGI?
That's me in the corner.
That's easy. You have like a little cord because you can't see the other leg,
That's
right? And
me
that
in
other
the
leg went
star.
straight towards the door.
Like
So there's somebody on the other side of that door with like a
moving
string
my
or something
religion.
pulling from underneath.
But wouldn't the couch go that way?
It did.
No, it did. It
did.
went straight towards
That
the door.
corner of the couch
The
went straight
corner,
towards
yeah.
the door.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It went this way. It just went like this. It
Right,
didn't-
because it's only tied to one
angled
side.
towards the door.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch that again. Hold on. Let's see.
Vamos a ver de nuevo.
Now you
Yeah.
can finally edit.
Watch the
and not
left
have your
corner of the
videos go
couch.
up late, dude.
And it's gonna go
When you
straight for the
always have to
doorknob.
roast Aiden about
I
something.
don't know if it goes straight for the doorknob.
Watch it.
Bro, for real though, like
If
this
it doesn't-
should definitely help you out a lot. You're not gonna have your videos going up late anymore, and
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I'll be able to.
What the?
Yeah, see, straight for the
Straight
door.
for the door.
What the?
you just see that?
Am I seeing? Are you with
That
me?
guy
I swear
ruins
to
it.
God, I'm not,
That
dude.
guy ruins
I
the
swear.
video.
I
You
swear.
fucking- yeah.
That guy's
me.
reaction is
He's moving my
horrible.
apartment
Too much.
This whole time. Lizzie,
Are you fucking
Was
with
that
me?
you?
All right,
Bro.
bro. Yeah, obviously little rich kids.
Yeah, fool, because they don't have to work and they have nothing but time on their hands to do
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Bro.
That's crazy.
I don't do
they
this
like
for
sit
me.
there
I
and
do it
think
for my
this shit
fans.
up.
I would have loved that.
I do it for my fans.
Bro. Hey,
Bro.
bro. Are you from?
Bro, are you for real? Okay. All right. So I'm assuming it's a nay for everybody.
What's that?
You know what?
What's that little sound? Is that what is that?
Red
Someone's on-
dot.
What is that?
He was just.
Is that song
He
time?
was just. Yeah. That
Oh,
was
sound
just
effect
a
competition.
Soundbite war. You ain't down. Oh, I wonder if you guys could have a conversation with just sound bites. That would be dope. I'm down.
It's like Barack Obama. I'm down. I'm down.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I would just
Okay.
keep asking if he did you bring condoms.
You lie.
So you can. The answer to that is yes. Excellent. You can have a conversation with just those things. Super.
Get that motherfucker.
Dre's out. Look, he's like, fuck this.
Dre's out.
Oh no. We're gonna keep going.
Okay, no, let's get into it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so all right. So this next video, it's pretty much a place that these people are exploring that's supposedly haunted, and when they start going up the stairs, they see something, and let me see what you guys think about that.
All right.
Hold on one second.
Number 9. A team of ghost hunters
Chill.
are inside
Dylan
of an
is
abandoned
chilling.
home when they catch what appears to be a transparent phantasm at the top of the stairs.
Let's go for a second.
Okay. Did you see that?
Yeah, like a little like
I'll
shadow or an
admit that I
apparition.
did
Okay.
not
Just
see what
walk
they were
to
talking
the right,
about
right?
at first, but when you replay the video at half speed, it's easier to see a clear outline of a person's
Okay.
head and
Okay.
shoulders. The figure starts out facing the camera and then darts through a door on the right. I'm not sure if this is CGI or not, but let me
I
know
Now-
if you
did
can
see
see
that. Yeah, I
it.
did see
I
that.
saw that.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
what you think it was? Number 8.
Okay. All right. So, now obviously it could be CGI.
Right,
Obviously
right,
it
right,
could
right,
be.
right, right,
Yes.
And whoever uploaded this video, I mean, you know, who knows what kind of fucking equipment they have? Who knows what kind of fucking?
It looked like it was
But that's legit.
taken on a
But-
basic ass phone, like, on
yeah,
a super basic ass phone.
That's where I was headed. That's
Yeah.
where I was headed. It's like the video is really grainy, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, whatever's moving is also grainy.
There's
as
no
fuck.
production
All
value
right.
here.
And
Also, like, okay, that is a legit. Legit.
There's
That
Legit. Not a
is
legit.
That's
That's
not
legit.
legit.
Legit,
Pero
okay.
Jack
es
vocabulary.
legitimate.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also true.
Right?
Yeah.
Because those particular kind of cameras don't really. Well, I know nowadays you can see in 1080p fucking night
Yeah,
vision,
sure.
Okay.
but that
Okay.
doesn't look. You know, it looks like your Walmart kind of like
Yeah.
Amazon basic kind of night
Yeah,
vision
yeah.
goggles.
It looks like
shit.
that
sure.
fool got
That-
it off
yeah.
a fucking flip phone or some shit.
It doesn't look. It doesn't look military grade.
Yeah, exactly,
For sure.
exactly.
Okay, so
Agreed. That helps.
Do you guys look?
I'll
Let's
admit
Because
watch
I
it one
agree.
more time.
I agree
what
that
they
it's
were
a head and
talking about
shoulders
at first.
that looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's getting
But
up.
when you replay the video at half speed,
Like, I agree with
it's
that.
easier
And
to
that's
see
half
a
speed,
clear
and then you just
outline
see
of
it
a
go into
person's
the
head
room
and
right there.
Yeah.
shoulders.
I mean,
The
I
figure
see it go
starts out
walking
facing
straight into the wall.
camera
Like, fuck
and then
this shit. I don't
darts
need
through a
doors.
door on the right. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
this
that door
is
looks
CGI
closed.
or not. But let me know if you can see it, and if so, what you think it was.
Late.
Number 8.
Okay.
All right.
So what do you think?
I can't say it's fake, but I can't say it's real either.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Okay.
one of the things, because he said it was from like a ghost hunter show, right?
Right.
And one of
Right.
those things about those shows that always piss me off, dude,
Is they never
is-
find 'em.
Yeah, they never. They do all this bullshit. Okay, we set up a camera here
Yep.
Right.
with this sensor here
Yep.
and this
Uh-huh.
shit over
Yeah.
here,
Night vision
and
here.
nothing. Oh, we kind of got a blip of something, but that could be fucking anything. Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
What
True.
pisses
Yeah,
me off
true.
is when they get like something like off of a EVP, and
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it,
yeah.
could have been like
Will?
anything.
Like fix.
I sucked your dick.
Shout out.
That was
Hey.
hilarious. That was
Okay,
hilarious.
so-
Very important, puto.
Just really quick
Yeah.
backstory on the story that Will gave.
Uh-huh.
So his other friend about the UFO about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
UFO
yeah.
that they
Okay,
saw,
okay, okay.
They said the exact same thing. I don't know if they probably fucking corroborated, but my other friend Gonzo,
Yeah.
he sounded like legitimately. I don't know if he's a good actor, man, but he sounded
Yeah.
legitimately, not nervous, but like he sounded like he was being serious about what he fucking saw.
Man.
And so it's multiple accounts, but
Okay.
then again, I don't know. You never know. Fuck it.
All right.
But-
all right.
All right.
I
So-
see what you are saying.
Motherfucker, do you speak?
It just seems right. Like, oh, so for me, here's the thing: is it helps the credibility of this video. All the things that we just discussed. The fact that it's grainy, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Uh-huh.
just like a little look like it was off somebody's phone. It doesn't
Right.
really look like it. There's a lot of production value,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
really isn't like any sound or like you don't hear a reaction in this video,
Right,
You don't,
right.
or at least we didn't get to it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
you don't really hear
there's
that.
no reaction. There's no
Yeah,
reaction.
so it's much different because I don't know, like when I see certain there's certain videos or certain things that you watch when you watch somebody get scared, fucking you can feel when they're really scared.
Yeah.
You can feel that shit. That's why certain
Oh,
horror
yeah,
movies.
yeah, yeah.
That's why certain horror movies do a really good job. You
Right.
might be a shit actor, but you know how to do one thing: is get scared
Get
real
fucking scared.
You just know how to
Show
get scared,
that, yeah.
and that's it. That's all they need you for, right?
Yep.
And so they
Yeah.
can really make you feel. So some of these dudes feel like I feel like they're practicing to do that.
Okay.
Right, they're all like the dude from the video before. He's
Uh-huh.
he's an actor and he's trying to make it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And
Okay.
so he's trying to show range, but I don't.
Douchebag
In this
actor.
particular scene, it's not like that. So I'm buying into this one more than the last.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Jimmy, what do you think, man?
Dude, this is one of those. This is one of those rare ones that like, it's kind of like the perfect storm because again, it doesn't look like a string.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't look like something hanging.
G-string.
Like it's not swinging.
Like
Right.
the motion is fluid, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
the motion
someone
is
was
fluid.
walking. Like it was
And then it
almost like-
completely disappears.
Yeah.
and it goes to the right. There's nothing else that I see that's moving there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it a J on this one.
Oh,
dog.
Yeah,
yeah. All right.
Oh, my last point. Everything can be CGI.
Right.
Everything
That's
can,
true.
everything
It's
can
true.
be everything can be
Deep fake,
CGI.
sure.
But this doesn't look like overly fake. Too crazy. This is believable.
To who?
This is believable.
It's believable. You don't
Either
see
that,
it. You
or
don't
they did a
see it
really
like
good
that.
job.
Oh, homie.
At the very least, it's debatable.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if this is Dre's video and he made it and he's just watching us talk about it this whole time. Just sitting here like, y'all are stupid. I made this fucking video.
That's
I
kind
hate
of
you
crazy.
each individually the same amount. I don't
Thanks.
want nobody to feel special.
Nah, not at all.
All right, so pretty much a semi J.
No, I'll give it a J. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's J time now,
Believe all this
bitch.
shit. Well,
All right.
I mean,
That's cool. I'm just kidding.
put me on the spot. I don't know what to say.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, Dre says I can't give it a J, guys.
My dad.
God damn it,
Nay.
Drake. God damn it.
It's a nay for me.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You fucking crossed the line.
Fuck you.
You fucking goddamn.
Dude, remember we beat them at video games. We're okay. We're still ahead. We're still ahead.
Hey,
Why you
shit.
gotta remember
Guys,
that?
I'm
Why you gotta
sorry.
bring-
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to build him up.
Why you gotta bring up bullshit?
You guys try to stroke my penis.
That shit was like a full 48 hours ago. That's fucked up.
Get over it, guys.
Trying to get over it, man. Trying to get over it.
Let's just remember Pepper's awesome song he gave us. The Paula Abdul, straight up, baby, you gonna love me. Forever. Oh. You're a beautiful
Oh, my fucking face
animal,
hurts.
but I don't wanna fuck you. I don't wanna fuck you, no.
You're a beautiful animal, but I don't wanna fuck you.
I don't wanna fuck you.
Hell yeah. Good job, Pep.
Well, okay, so you gave it a J, and there's a reason because you do have some sense of belief in this type of thing, right?
Yeah, well, once we get to my stories, I guess I would have to have some kind of sense of belief.
Okay.
I'll let you guys
Nice.
judge.
All
though,
right,
you know?
all right.
Okay.
The floor is yours.
But to be honest with you, I'm a skeptic. I'm
Sure.
skeptic
Okay.
as hell.
Yeah,
You could
okay.
even call me cynical. You know.
Wow.
Okay.
But I mean, there's nothing in that video that I could say it was nay. You
Sure.
know, it was just,
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
that's what I was getting to is that I mean, obviously, when you look at something like this, something that you don't come across often, you have to put on your fucking reason cap, if
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah.
You have to have some.
It's getting harder.
It's getting a
That's
lot
what
harder.
she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She didn't say it to
that's
me.
understandable. Nobody wants to have something unexplained because
Right.
that's why religion was created. That's why a lot of people they follow things that make sense to them.
That's
Sure.
right. We want the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you brought up religion because there's a lot of things that are happening in this world right now, and and some people
have to do with religion.
yeah, some of them are like many religions, like this video that I brought on today.
Okay.
This is not up for debate.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! It's not up for debate.
Holy Jesus.
This is not a J or nay. I just thought this was funny, and I just thought this was funny, and I think you guys need to watch this. And
Can we get a little bit of volume on that?
Yeah.
'cause I couldn't really hear.
turn the music up on the headphones. I'm gonna try. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. Hold up.
So first of all, explain where your belief that the Earth is flat comes from.
Mark Sargent is the man in picture right now.
My belief where the Earth is flat comes from 5 different reasons, real fast. One,
Real
long distance
fast, ready?
photography, which is if it is a globe, then we shouldn't be able to see as far as we can with high def cameras. 2 would be gravity versus the vacuum of space, meaning the atmosphere should be sucked out into space almost instantly. The
'Cause
power
we're
of the
flying
vacuum
through the
cannot be
goddamn
defeated by gravity.
universe.
3rd would be the eclipse shadow. The eclipse shadow, it's the wrong size. The moon is 2,000 miles
measured it.
wide, and yet the moon shadow is only 70 miles wide. That's a 97% decrease. It can't happen. 4th would be the temperature of the moon, and I know we're pressed for time, so I'll rattle off real quick. The temperature of the moon. The moon generates a cold light. Look it up yourself. And 5th would be the Van Allen radiation belts. Ventilation belts are super deadly. How did the American space program go through it? Round trips. Nobody died. Nobody even got cancer. There's still 5 of them walking around today. How's that?
Good. I think you nailed it.
Dude, he did that all in a breath. He did that all in a breath.
Hold
on. Let me just.
Right,
Let's talk about it right there. Let's talk about it right there.
All right.
Again, this is not subject for debate. This is not a Jay or nay. Like,
right.
The Earth is fucking round. Like, it's round.
It's round. We all agree.
But this guy has got a couple million people subscribing to this idea, and he's having conferences, and
he's getting paid
for it. Like, there's a lot going into this, and he's throwing out a bunch of, like, all the statements that he's making. Like, they sound I don't know.
The way he says it
to the point that you were making earlier, where you have to have your thinking cap on.
Right.
If someone doesn't have it on and they're hearing all these things,
like a naive
person. I've heard some people be like,
definition
did you
cameras.
know? Yeah, did you even know? Like, we're like, how can we
course.
stay on the planet if we're just like spinning? Like, it's dumb, right?
Right.
And it's there's certain concepts that people don't understand, right? And so you hear things and it's like it's romantic, right? Like, it's getting you involved. It's like a fucking movie. You're intrigued, but then it's become its own pseudo religion. These people are fucking serious about this shit.
Yeah,
they believe it. Hard and true, right? Anyway, can we continue watching a little bit more?
Course,
you guys
of course,
yeah.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
That's
like
it. He
yourself,
said it all in one
flat-earthers
breath.
believe that we are actually living in a dome. So can you explain to us how that works? And the ice, there's an ice wall. Is that right?
Oh shit.
Oh, what?
Sure. Okay, so the mainstream globe proponents believe that you are on a little rock with water that sticks to the outside of it that's flying through 5 different directions, right? You can get rid of that. What we think is that you are living in a building, a structure, a planetarium, a terrarium, just like this. It's a little bit of a snow globe with walls and a floor and a ceiling, and that all the continents look pretty much the same with the exception of Antarctica, which is stretched around the entire outside, not like a Game of Thrones ice wall, but a very, very large continent that goes on for thousands of miles inland.
Yeah. So there's one.
All right.
Like a ring.
So so basically, this guy's saying is that we're surrounded by Antarctica, right? Antarctica is not necessarily like a centralized place on the planet, but we are the center of Antarctica.
Yes.
That's what he's claiming.
All around us.
And that's interesting. It's just interesting to me, this theory that he's coming up with, like, because it would mean that there's some sort of sphere above us, some kind of clear sphere,
that was built,
something that's built. Right, so that's up there,
like
right?
we're pets or something.
But around us, we're surrounded.
So what is that? What would that mean? Would that mean like
this is a petri
alien
dish.
life built it? Did fucking
we're that
us humans build that?
Yeah,
exactly.
We are in a petri dish, right? That's I think that's his point. I think that's what he's getting at, right?
Wow. Okay.
All right. Let us keep going.
White Walkers out there. So
one of the hosts isn't convinced by this, by the way.
Right.
The guy is totally like,
it's White Walkers.
We see shots of space, and we live in a solar system with planets, and all the planets are round.
Round.
So then, how come we're flat and they're round? Or am I not seeing the right thing?
When we see shots of the Earth from space, it's a sphere.
Answer that, Dick Wade.
Well, there you go. Somebody's got to be lying, and if you believe the American space program, well, you have another thing coming. What I'm saying is that NASA has been fabricated since minute one to basically keep this thing under wraps. The sun and the moon and the stars and the planets are just part of a light show, no different than if you went to a planetarium and looked up on the ceiling. I mean, the technology is much, much better. We've been doing planetariums since the 1970s. But can I remember, we've only had HD technology for the last 20 years. Imagine what we could do in the next 100. So whoever built this, way more advanced than us.
Wait.
He sells that shit with such conviction.
Yeah. I get it.
Such conviction. The way that
people get him,
dude, and it's wild. It's so wild because he's got so many people on his team, and he came up with that shit. Like, I don't know if he came up with it in the moment or he's ready for all of these fucking questions. I don't really know, but he seems to be pretty spot on with his answers. Like, he's not backpedaling, right? He's not backpedaling. He seems like he's like he knows his points and he's making them and he's answering your questions and he's still proving himself to be kind of right.
No, I think what's going on is like he feels like he found his niche. His niche, whatever the fuck you want to.
Right.
And that he's very passionate. He knows what he's talking about, and so everything that you bring at it, he has a counter for. Obviously.
There you go.
He knows his shit, whatever he believes in,
because he spends all day.
Because
reading up on it.
He spends all day. Just fucking,
Shall we keep going?
Yeah, please.
Let's do it.
I suppose.
Who built it?
Your mom.
Take your pick.
Aliens?
It's one of two things. It's either a highly advanced, either an advanced civilization. I don't like to call them aliens because I don't believe in that they come from Mars or Venus or Saturn. I think they're older
don't believe
versions
in
of us.
aliens.
But if it's not some sort of advanced civilization, well, then it's the divine, and one man's advanced tech is another man's deity. So take your pick.
So, but Mark, if this
Older
is
man's-
indeed the case,
older version of
why would
us.
so
Yeah.
many people be in a conspiracy to convince
Right.
us that the Earth is round? Why wouldn't we just go, okay, well, the Earth is a dome?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, and that's a great question, because what we're talking about here, and by the way,
It's
I
starting
don't
to
think
get a
that
little
people
harder
had
for 'em.
anything to do with this thing. All I'm saying is that the United States government and the Soviet Union figured this in about 1960. Even our best and brightest couldn't figure this out until about 1960. And then there comes the question, and I know you as journalists think, oh, you should tell the people. It's like, don't jump to conclusions, because there's three things that could happen. Potentially, all your academia would be turned upside down. All your physical sciences would have to be rebuilt from the ground up. Your world markets would have to be suspended for months to figure out where the dust settles. And then, of course, the five religious houses all of a sudden have an advance over science, which they haven't for the last 5 centuries. That's a lot to take in for a civilization. I
But
don't think they're
science
gonna
moves
take that
on.
chance.
But Mark, science.
So, man, he is talking about some serious real-world implications
Yeah.
for this truth being out there, right?
Right.
So he's making it seem so interesting, and he merely makes people want to dig in and find out more and more about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Again, if you don't have your thinking cap on,
Of course.
if you turn it off for a minute, you're just going to eat this stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
All right.
Science does move on. Science is the art of science is to look at something, break it down, see if it works, go in different theories. So why hasn't this been worked on before? And if if what you're saying is true, then science will go, okay, let's prove this theory. If the theory proves true, then we all move on with the new theory.
Science, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Well, science takes care of its own. You got to remember,
science takes
mainstream
care of
science
the-
at this point, because they've really turned science into its own religion. They put the rubber
Oh.
stamp on things they can't prove.
You what?
Science is its own religion, says
Okay.
the preacher. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like carbon dating, like the Big Bang Theory, like dark matter, like evolution, and so on and so on. But if science has been pushing this for the last 5 centuries, they've got a vested interest in it from their institution
That guy
standpoint.
just
it's
carries
the
that with him.
foundation of everything that they
That
are.
little spongy
So
thing.
they're
little
going to
globe.
protect it at all costs.
It's a stress
So
ball.
I don't blame them.
In flat Earth theory, Antarctica is actually an ice wall at the edge of the Earth, and a group of people are planning an expedition there, I assume, to prove the theory, right?
What a great idea, guys!
fucking
Right?
amazing.
Why didn't anybody think about that before?
Dude,
Oh my
an
God.
expedition to go fucking see the ice wall.
Just to see if
Yeah.
this
To
is fucking
find it,
true.
right?
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Don't you think it's worth taking a trip for your heart's desire, for your passion project, for
It's
your life,
totally a great idea. And you see how he
for
chuckles?
your life's work,
You see how he chuckles?
for your
He's like,
life's work? Let us see what it's worth.
Yeah, let's see what he says.
Well, it's a nice idea, and I hate to burst your bubble, but that particular story was spawned from because we do Flat Earth conferences, and
Do
the
you now?
conference in 2020 is actually going to be a cruise, but it's
Really?
leaving out of Miami, and it's just a recreational cruise.
Why are you backing
Some
up so
UK
fast?
journalist decided to put his own spin on it and said,
I
"Oh,
see.
wouldn't it be great if they turned it into an expedition?"
It would be.
So there is no
Everybody's waiting for
planned
that.
expedition. I'm sorry, I hate to do
But
that.
surely
to you.
now, let me ask another question then, Mark. Surely you're getting a lot of money off of you.
There's no expedition planned, guys.
Of course
no
not, because
expedition.
that would be too convenient.
I mean, man, I was so excited.
Like,
I was
what?
in.
It's not like we're going to the fucking moon.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to Antarctica.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
It's definitely something that's very achievable nowadays.
For real.
Why wouldn't there be a fucking expedition? Like,
Exactly.
why can't we?
Well, we're gonna find out.
YouTube hits and getting this out there and merchandise and gathering 6 million people. That's not a small amount of money if you're conducting a business and trying to put something out there. Couldn't you, like Tesla or somebody like that, conduct your own experiment by getting into a rocket, going up there and having a look for yourself, or going
Boom.
to the ice
Well,
wall and
okay.
seeing if the walkers are there?
If you don't believe NASA, there's other people.
Yeah.
The expedition would be nice, absolutely. But the Antarctic Treaty, which is rock solid and not even up for debate until 2041, keeps just about any authorized expedition from happening. So we are stuck with the ground experiments. Long distance photography, lasers, weather balloons. Take your pick. We do a lot of different experiments. But yes, the expedition would be nice. And as far as money goes, come on. You don't get into flat Earth to make money. In fact, I don't care about fame. I don't care about money. I just want to be right, and I don't make that much money off it yet.
Yeah, and I think I will rest my case right there, guys. I will rest my case
Fuck
right
that guy.
there.
Fuck
Mark
that
Sargent,
fake ass
you piece
motherfucker.
of flying shit.
Honestly,
Get
when I
that
saw the
motherfucker.
documentary, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't believe you, but you know, at least you're doing what you want to do. You have a strong belief. I respect that. And now I see this, and you just fucking
Surprise,
asshole. Fuck
motherfucker.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mark Sargent. Or
Yeah.
the-
No. Yeah, it's Mark Sargent. He's a piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
him.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean, this is the one thing I like to ask
Sure.
flat earthers.
Yeah.
Right? What about time zones?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
How do
That's
you
true.
how do you have time zones if the earth is not round? You know?
Yeah.
True.
Like call your flat
True.
earth friend
Yeah.
in New York when it's
Mhm.
8 o'clock over here and the light's still out. The light should be on over there too if
Right.
if the earth is flat.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's interesting.
Good point.
That's interesting. I mean, it is just an experiment, right? Like,
No, they put
according
a,
to this guy, we're a
it's kinda
petri
like a
dish.
light, they put like a shade over it. For
Shade over- and nobody's noticed the shade.
Like Mr. Burns.
So
blot out the sun.
Half
Shall
of
block out
the
the
planet
sun.
becomes dark, and then they finish it all.
Smithers.
Yeah. Fuck flat
Smithers,
Earth.
you're quite good.
Fuck you if you
Okay.
like flat
Turning.
Earth.
Damn it. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said before, I didn't believe what this guy said, but I had respect for what he was doing because he strongly believed in something and he was going for it, and he
Yes.
seemed like a very intelligent guy.
He seemed really passionate about it.
He's very passionate, very intelligent human being. Obviously, he knows his facts. He knows
Yeah.
his shit.
Yeah.
But after seeing this, yeah, the guy's a fucking douche.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
that
him.
guy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck
wow.
you, guy. Anyway, so that's what I brought. A little something there.
So what do you think? What do you think about flat Earth? Like,
Man, it's I don't know. It's bullshit. Well, I don't believe the earth is flat, right? But
Sure.
it's like they're so focused on one thing that they're not seeing, like, you know, they just have tunnel vision.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
They're not
Sure.
seeing
Yeah.
the other, you know, things, evidence, whatever you want to call it, you know.
Right.
And they're just their mindset is like, nope, nope, nope. They're not even willing to listen to reason. You know?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Agreed.
and that tends
Agreed.
to happen with like a sort of belief that you have. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
you're not
kinda
going to see
cultish if
anybody
you
at
ask
this
me.
point.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
And
Yeah,
even
a little
sometimes when you're like proved wrong, like right in the face, even then, you know, you have
Yeah.
you're gonna stick strong to your belief, or some people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I mean,
know?
there's certain like irrefutable proof for
Right.
a lot of things that can disprove like a lot of I don't know, religious beliefs, right? And people tend to ignore that, like they don't
Right.
care. They grew up believing it, and how can something that my parents taught me ever be fake or not be real or
Right.
not be
Yeah,
holy?
yeah.
And no, you have to have faith. Right, it's faith.
Yeah.
That's what it
Right?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. Like I get it. A lot of people want to, get excited for something new, something different, right? Like it's different. Like I said, it's romantic. Like
Yeah.
it's like the beginning of a relationship where everything's like new, and you know what I mean. Everything's so it just
Cutting edge.
titillates a little bit, you know,
I'm
because you
edgy.
want to know more about it.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
you really got into the relationship, and it turned out that she's not as great as you thought she was, and it's kind of boring after all. And I'm like, damn, bro, this is fake. You were fake the
speaking
whole
from
time.
experience at all.
Fucking terrible.
And
Awful.
you know what? When you get into something like this, like something that we do, that's something that has to do with like the paranormal. You know, there are obviously a lot of fakes out there, but there are also a lot of real, firsthand experiences that people have. And so our friend right here, he has a little firsthand experience, and also stories that you would like to share with us.
Yeah, if you guys are willing to hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right.
The floor is yours, my friend.
Everybody wants to hear it. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer off the bat. I'm gonna sound crazy as fuck.
All right,
Hell
all right,
yeah.
all right, all right.
Right,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what we like.
and it's surprising because, like I said earlier, I'm a skeptic. I'm a cynic.
Sure.
So here's my thing, and it's gonna sound stupid coming out of my mouth right when I say it.
Don't
too.
worry
All right?
about it. We don't care about stupid.
All right.
We just want what you know.
I believe I have been abducted by aliens.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Okay.
Yes, or there was an attempt to abduct me.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a first, guys. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This
and
is serious.
And you know what? There's only like 2 people that know this story. So
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Well, if it makes you feel any better, there's only going to be
there's
about
only 2
4.
people watching.
No, there's only going to be 4 people.
Like
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
and then,
four,
like,
maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's 4.
Maybe somebody out there.
Maybe. I don't know. Is there a fan out there?
Maybe.
Is there? Call in.
One tonight? All right.
323-743-3731.
Thanks, guy.
So okay, so you're saying there was an attempt?
Yeah, it was
to
either
abduct you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so how did that work? What happened?
Okay.
Minute by minute, second by second. What's going on?
All right. So this was in about 1997.
Okay.
Right. Well, Tusk was a 17-year-old, strong young man,
Nice.
Still in high school, stuff like that.
Sexy stud. All right, young buck. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I did just date myself too. I'm old as fuck. Right. So here's the thing. I'm in bed. I'm laying in bed, sleeping. Good sleep, normal sleep. And then I feel myself being lifted up off my bed. And I feel strange. And I look down, and I'm clearly like 3 feet off my bed.
Holy shit!
Right?
Oh shit!
But
okay.
I am not in a solid state. It felt kind of like I was in a ball, kind of like molded into a ball, and kind of like liquidy, like I said, not solid.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm just watching. I look down, see my bed, turn around, see everything in my room. Nothing's moving. Everything's perfect. I don't hear any sound.
Oh shit!
Okay. Really quick. So you look down, you see your bed. Is just your bed? It's not you.
No, it's not me in my bed. It's just my messy ass bed.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
But you were feeling like not in a solid state. So like in a sort of, would you say like maybe a liquid state, like more of
it
a
wasn't
gaseous
solid
state?
and it wasn't liquid. More like a like a Newtonian fluid.
Okay.
Those fluids that if you smack, they retain their shape. But
for sure.
they also take the shape of like whatever they're in.
Fucking gag,
right? Yeah, like gag, right?
Got you.
And so I freaked out.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. I tried saying something, but nothing would come out. Right? Like I couldn't even like take the breath to like to do anything like that.
Oh shit.
So what I ended up doing is I just kind of like concentrated and like kind of forced myself out of this like whatever state I was in, right? And then there was a release and I land on my bed.
Whoa.
Right? So check this out. And this is why it felt so real. This is why I believe it's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As soon as I hit the bed, 3 feet off the ground, big guy, what happens?
Bed breaks.
I lose my breath.
Oh.
Right? I can't breathe. I'm like like somebody punched me in the gut.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit.
And I'm like
oh shit.
and I freak out and I start sweating. I'm like shaking. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Yeah. And then I think just like the sheer terror or whatever, I just pass out again. Wake up in the morning and I'm like, what the fuck happened last night?
Okay, so wait. You just went through like something like that where you land. How far up?
It was like
You
3
said-
feet.
Like 3 feet up in the air, and then you went poof.
Yeah.
You lose your breath, and then you lose consciousness.
Yeah.
Trip.
What the
Nap time.
fuck?
Yeah.
What
And so here's the thing, because like I
Crazy.
said earlier, I'm a skeptic,
Yeah.
And so like, but back then there wasn't really, the internet wasn't that accessible and stuff like that.
Sure.
97?
And then
Yeah.
I've read other things, I started reading around like later and stuff, in life. And there is such a thing as night terrors. Have you guys heard of night terrors?
Yeah.
Right? But all the stuff that I read never kind of like said the scenario that I was in, the situation I was in. It was always like something pulling at your leg or
Sure.
or something like that, So I mean, I still kind of feel like it was, true, like it happened to me. But if it was a night terror, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that's crazy.
And see,
That's so wild.
That is crazy. And see, the question is if it was an attempt to abduct.
Oh, here's the thing though, right?
Uh-huh.
After that, I had like an irrational fear of aliens, right? Like I could not see aliens on TV. I'd be
shit.
like, fuck,
Dang.
No way.
Like if I ever like would see one in real life, I would shit my pants. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's so
And-
crazy
and
that
then
you made
here's
that
the other thing.
association. Yeah.
After that, it never happened again.
Trip.
So I don't know if it had happened before and I just never, woke up in the middle of it. But I know that after that it never happened again. So maybe I was a liability from then on. They knew that I could break out of whatever the fuck they had me in,
Oh.
No.
See, that's the thing. Is like,
Damn.
okay, that was my question. Is like, if it was an attempt, then why did it stop? Like, okay, this guy can fucking break out of our shit. Oh, well, we're
If
not
it was
gonna
like
try
sheer
him
will,
again.
it's
That's pretty crazy, dude. Like, That's something to think about. Or maybe it was like the way I think about it, and I would think for myself is like, have you ever seen that Simpsons episode where Homer gets abducted, but they need 2 beams?
I saw that shit. Fucking spaceships were struggling.
That's what it means for me. Like I know, like
Yeah, maybe after that they're like, oh no, we need 2. We can't get on just one. It's not in the budget. It's not in the budget.
Captain, she can't hold it any longer.
Dude. Oh, that's funny, bro. That's really good. That's really good. But dude, trip on this. So like his experience, he's like meriting it to to aliens and what it might be, because he already discounted the fact that he doesn't think it was a night terror because of certain things that he read about him, right? But if you put a person that's like like heavily religious in that same situation, and the people that they're gonna go seek their information from, all of a sudden that situation is completely different.
Holy shit.
The devil is in their house.
I could have been ascending into heaven, dude, and I
fucked
it up.
You fucked it up.
Damn, I'm here with you assholes.
That all depends.
That was the Archangel Ahmedidil, and he was like fucking trying to pick you up.
Right. It's like, no, we need this guy. We need him.
Dude,
He's dope.
They were like, you know what? He's staying here.
Let him go.
But make his dick smaller.
No, but that would explain a lot.
All right. That's why.
No, but I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's different for everybody, man. Yeah. Like everybody's experience is going to be so different to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, what you can't deny is what happened and what you felt and what you went through. Those
See, that's the thing.
Forget.
And then it's another thing. Like you feel silly talking about it because you don't have evidence.
No,
right? It's just what I experienced. Yeah, what I felt, what I went through. And people can either believe me or not. So
yeah, it is what it is.
So what's it going to be, boys? J or nay?
Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm in that was a real life experience of yours, right? Like it went on, because what is our reality really? Like it's perception, right? Like it's what we see. And if something is vivid and graphic enough, even if it was just in your head, do you have siblings?
I have a sister. Yeah.
You have a sister?
Yeah.
You guys ever fuck like with each
What?
other? Like,
Wait,
excuse me? Hey, you didn't let me finish my sentence. Hey, calm down, Pepper. Relax.
I'm gonna be honest. I had to turn my head too. I was like, huh?
Look.
Whoa.
The only siblings fucking are me and Jason.
Oh, all right.
That's it.
That's right.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You goddamn fucker.
So now that we know you did, right? No. Did you guys ever fuck each other up? Like, did you guys
with
ever
my sister?
fuck with each other like that? Like, slap each other in the head, that kind of thing? Like, things like
there's
that?
actually a funny story about
She
that.
ever
too.
punch you in your face?
Yeah. Well, okay. This is one funny story about that, right? Real quick.
All right.
So my sister
hope it
would
gets
always
sexy.
punk me. She's older than me. She'd always punk me, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I started getting to that age where I'm bigger, stronger,
always
becoming
fuck.
a man.
We know who
and
wears
she's
the
gonna
pants
be, and she's probably
in this
watching this.
relationship.
And she's gonna be upset that I say this. So one day, we were arguing about something, right? And she slapped the shit out of me. She slapped me across the face, right? My glasses flew off.
Oh, damn.
Right? And I just saw red. It took me like a split second to just react.
Yeah.
And I just decked her once in the face. I had never hit my sister before that, right? I hit her and it knocked her on her ass.
Oh,
damn.
She never fucked with me again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shout out.
Take that, sister.
No, but me and my sister are real close. I love her, and I tell that story to a lot.
Yeah, of
like
course.
everybody.
Yeah, because it's it's stupid kid shit.
Yeah, it's,
Remember that time I socked you in the face?
Yeah, I told her kids that story, and I'm like, "Hey, your mom used to mess with me, and I had to punch her." And they're like, "Oh, damn."
That's crazy.
Moral
Why
is
did you tell them? Now they're punching me in the face.
Paran de pelear, por favor. Why? You did it. That's messed up.
Yeah. Also, like you were saying, if I had a sibling.
I was just asking, right? I was just asking. So, like, I
Right.
much like MLK, once I had a dream.
Right.
And in this dream, I was in a Super Mario World-esque, right? Like, because at that time I was maybe like 5 or 6, and I had just gotten my Nintendo. Right? Shout out. And I had been playing the game quite a bit. And so in that dream, I ended up, I am Mario, and I'm like jumping around and doing all kinds of things, right? And I end up landing on the little spiky plants that come out.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
What are they
yeah,
called?
okay,
What are they
okay.
called?
The piranha plants.
Yeah.
Thanks. So a little piranha plant pops up, right? And I land on it, right? And so it's spiky. So immediately in this dream that I'm having, fucking my leg feels like it's just been gone. It just went numb, completely numb. I just got fucking stung, right? Stung. And in the middle of said dream, because of that injury, I woke up. And I woke up and my leg was still stinging, right?
Wait, what?
It was still stinging.
Okay.
Yeah. But Trip, this is what I've deducted. Since then, my fucking leg was asleep. That was my problem, right? So my leg was asleep. So like, have you ever had a dream?
That's what I was gonna
where like
say.
your alarm is going off?
Yeah, and
there's like a fire bell or something, right? So that's what it is,
yeah.
right? So maybe your sister just punched you so fucking hard in the gut,
but
and she caused this thing to fucking like, and you went into this
And
space
your brain
and like,
just went, oh, fuck.
Here's the thing, though. Like, that would be
punch me in
viable.
the face
That would
one
be-
more fucking time. Watch.
That would be viable, but here's the thing.
Yo.
This happened in 1997, like I said.
All right.
My
Oh, yeah.
sister got married in 1993 and moved out.
Oh,
Yeah, so in the house, it was just me and my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping face down. She would have to, like, lift me up, punch me,
man.
drop
Your
me.
sister
You
got
sleep
married
ass
in
up?
1993? Yeah. How much older is your sister?
Like 6 years older than me.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Hey, you sleep ass up?
Not anymore.
Oh, damn.
I used to, though.
Yeah, I was
It was like an
about to
open
say,
invitation.
I was gonna
check your ass the next day. Like,
I mean, they were aliens and they are now grown people.
Yeah, baby.
You felt it all the way to your chest?
What if that's what woke me up, right?
There it is.
What's that?
Little poke.
Damn, imagine just singing that song while you're doing it.
you guys are funny. Jesus Christ,
Man, that's some sick ass anal probing, bro. That's like straight
Damn.
fisting, dude. Fisting, my guy.
Yeah,
And they have
for
long
real.
ass fingers too. Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking Zoidberg.
Zoidberg's funny.
Yeah, so that was my
I need to take a
abduction
shower.
story.
Yeah.
Crazy,
So I believe,
bro.
Dude,
I
okay.
believe.
And so you had this irrational fear of aliens. So like whenever you would see videos, or
Yeah,
whenever-
like back around then too, there was like, I remember this specifically too. Like Fox was releasing an alien autopsy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, shout
Even
out to
though
that. You can
it-
find that on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you remember this show called Sightings.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit
Shout
would
out
freak
Tim
me out,
White.
dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then like a movie called Fire in the Sky came out around that time.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah,
you
Fire
know,
in the
and all,
Sky.
I was like, no, I ain't gonna watch that shit, dude. You know. And
There's-
like that
yeah.
alien autopsy one, I fucking avoided it to fucking death. You know.
I don't
I mean,
know-
I know it's fake.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if you guys remember Channel 13, either Channel 13 or Channel 11. One of them had
11.
another like special where they found this tape
11.
of this family, probably Channel 11. It was a VHS tape that they found of this family getting abducted. It was like a video because this kid was like an aspiring film director.
Okay.
And so this was back in the day when you had the hand, you know, the shoulder cam.
Yeah, those
the
big
shoulder
ass
mounted
cameras, yeah.
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 So this kid is
The
filming,
90s
you know.
cams.
Yeah. He's filming Thanksgiving dinner. Ha ha ha! Everybody's having a good time, and then you know they hear a sound out and whatever. The power goes out. We should go check out the Transformers. Let's go, Jim Bob. Come on, Jim Bob. Let's go. Get in the truck. Let's get in the truck. So they get in the truck and they all go, and then they find the aliens, and no one comes back. They come back in an hour. They see like, where's the truck? The truck's out over there. Now we have to all go. yeah. It's like, Grandma, come on, get the kids and the dog and Mary Sue and everybody. So they go out to the fucking where the truck is, and then they see this fucking crashed ship, and they see these figures, and they're like, oh my god! And all this whole time, this fucking kid, this fucking Jamoke.
So it's
right?
kind of like Cloverfield type video.
Yeah. It was,
yes.
you know, Cloverfield, Blair Witchy,
Blair Witch.
like, all that
Okay.
shit, first person. So they running back into the house, and it's just like about an hour and a half. It was like a little movie.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then, you know, they get back to the house. The aliens get there. Point being is they like freeze ray everyone, and then everyone goes, right?
Wait. How? I gotta see that again.
Right, so then they
beautiful.
freeze ray everyone. The aliens come in, and then you see the money shot. Right, you see the little aliens take the video, and then the video they point it to themselves, and they're kind of like, yeah. And then that's how the fucking, you know, yeah.
Man, see, and that's the thing. I honestly, like, when it comes to something like aliens, coming to visit us nowadays, I've always held to the idea that fucking us as human beings right now, we are a very destructive race. We are very violent.
Sure.
And so that's one of the reasons why, aside from the fact that our technology has kind of advanced since the days of like the Incas or the Aztecs or whatnot, and so, but because of that, aliens don't come around as often as they used to, or they don't
I could see
take
that.
over.
Yeah.
It's just they don't want to risk fucking us pretty much being destroyed, because what the fuck are we gonna do against an advanced alien race? Nothing,
Probably
right?
yell at them. Learn. Use memes.
We'll meme them to death.
Take this.
Run. They laugh to death. It's like,
We'll show them the memes.
Memes.
What's up with the memes?
Take these memes.
Meme la verga. It's funny that you say that. You don't think that they're around as much. And
I honestly, okay, because if you think about it, like according to the stories, like ancient aliens and whatnot, they were there,
hands on.
According to the stories, they were there. They were helping us. They gave us technology, and
they're here now.
100% acknowledge the existence of aliens.
But look,
it was factual.
But look, that's existent to the higher class at that time.
Right. Okay.
Not everybody got access to that stuff all the time. That's why there were certain people who were as special as they were.
Okay.
It was only certain ones, just like now, right?
I honestly,
they're making contact with important people. You and I won't see that contact, right?
Okay.
But important people who matter, people who can make change and do different things.
Okay.
Those are the people that they want to get involved with.
Okay.
Right? Like, I would imagine that they want to do that, right?
I could see that, but even back in the Aztec days, even back then, I think they were more open about their existence than they are now. I strongly believe that. I don't think they were trying to hide very much, because there was nothing really that human beings could do. As opposed to
primitive.
Today. Very primitive. And so that's why they were trying to help us out. To advance in our race in order to exist, in order to survive.
But I still think they're doing that. Like that's my point.
No, you're right. You're right. They're probably still doing that, but it's a little more secretive now.
Okay.
Than it was back then.
Yeah, I think it was a more controlled experiment before, and now they're just kind of like, trying new things. Like,
trying new things. Like,
let me drop this off for
God
you to
damn
fucking
it,
reverse
Zonar.
engineer. Try this out, right? Like,
Let
us see what happens on the Oregon Trail when we do this. Right?
Add famine and climate change.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Fuck these humans.
Yeah, and we're like, we're just one. We're C-137, bro, and there's like so many more like on the other side.
There probably is, man.
You know what I mean? And they're just trying to see what happens at each one. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, take all the oxygen out of this one.
Yeah,
I just want to see.
Right,
just experiments. Just for like a couple minutes. Let's see what's up.
Hey, they elected the orange one. No. Terminate.
Oh, and what if like the whole thing with like, what if the whole thing with like a Mandela effect is because they fucked with us in some way, and then forget Ray.
It's got to buffer a little bit.
Yeah,
little glitches here and there.
No, let's just wipe their memories. That's
it. It might be that shit. It might be. It might be.
All right. So moving forward, we have another email from one of our Jag-offs, Jagsters.
I like that.
Jaggerina.
I like
that a lot,
participation.
They're reaching out. They're reaching out to us.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
This is.
I would prefer they reach into me.
all the way.
What's that number again?
That's 323-743-3731.
Thank you.
Now you can either email us. Also, you can reach into us via email at the official Jag
It's
show,
right? The official Jag.
the official Jag show at gmail.com. All right, so this comes from username anonymous, username shoehore911.
Nice.
So this is shoehore. Hey,
Stiletto Danger.
I like that.
That's a porn star name right there.
Hey, wait. Before you continue,
Yo.
do you guys remember the Red Shoe Diaries? No, is that?
Oh yeah, Cinemax on Cinemax.
Oh yeah,
Cinemax.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Jason.
I don't know that show.
I do not
where
know.
David Duchovny read letters.
I didn't love that show.
Sexual awakening. All right, moving forward. hey, Jagoffs, I'm not sure if this is the right place to send.
It's never
because,
the right place.
Yeah, it's never the right place. That's what she said. Because I can't tell for certain what it is, but I figured I'd start here.
Very
back
large penis.
Back in late November, early December, I started feeling the sensation of my bed shaking and vibrating when I lie down to go to sleep at night.
Was she staying at a motel?
It only happens in my bed in my apartment, not anywhere else, and only when I'm alone. If I have a friend over, it doesn't happen. I have cleansed the place with sage and Palo Santo more than once. Have said prayers even though I'm not religious, and even slight and nothing is working. Some nights are worse than others in terms of intensity, and sometimes I feel light touches on my legs and even slight breezes sometimes, although I can't tell if that's normal air or something else. The nights where I feel those light touches are the worst, but when that doesn't happen, I still feel the shaking. Any idea what this could be? Any idea how to get rid of it? I saw a really credible psychic, and he said that my third eye is opening and I can detect energy most other people can't feel. Whoa. Which I believe because I've been having psychic dreams, weird psychic premonitions.
Premonitions. Premonitions.
Ever since I was little. These nightmares, these nighttime sensations are relatively new though. Please help, Jagoffs. You are our only hope. You're my only hope.
Okay. Well, I don't know about your only hope.
I don't know.
Yeah. First off, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't think I like you making Star Wars references.
Yeah.
Trucky.
Anywho, first off, disclaimer: we don't know shit about shit, but we know a little bit about everything.
Help me, Jagoff One Kenobi.
We have the higher ground, guys. Okay.
Okay. So as far as the light touches go. I mean, dude, I honestly don't know what it is that we can do, especially if she already did like some sort of sage type of deal.
She have a cat?
You know, I mean, sage is one thing. Getting the house blessed, aside that could be something else that she could try.
Yeah.
I mean, if she, and I know she says that I do prayers, but you know, I don't really believe. I'm not telling her to believe. I personally don't.
I would if I can. You know, I would take the other route. Do you live by the metro? Right, by the train rail. Okay. Like if you're shaking, it could be the green line, whatever, blue line. Yeah. That's not possible. When I was younger, I used to live like right on the metro line, and whenever the train would pass, you would feel it.
Turn that vibrator off.
Hey man,
remove the batteries.
Could be the pipes.
You know, buy one with less tech. That seems like a really intuitive ass dildo.
Little silver bullet.
So if I can just turn on only when she's alone,
or only when he's alone. I mean,
myself.
It's 2019. It could be him.
Oh, that's true. He said she, and I'm not sure where.
Is it he or
got
she?
that from.
Well, I mean, I think because we said shoe whore.
Shoe whore.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean,
but it could be Stiletto Danger, baby.
Shout out Pride Month
2019, bitch. Let's do this.
Yeah, shout out. One thing that I was.
Yes, bitch.
One thing that I was thinking about is that if it is just happening on her bed, then maybe it has something to do with the bed itself. Maybe it's time that she needs to
get a Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah, get that Tempur-Pedic, girl. You know, look
get
online.
That Casper.
Hell
Casper.
yeah,
Casper. We can we can work something out.
Anyway, sponsor.
No, but yeah, I mean, I have heard a lot of stories of, it's just something that is attached to a specific item. And so
her pussy.
Yeah, but what could have happened to make the bed tied to
and that's the thing. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know what's up with the bed. I mean, if she could follow up with us,
I don't know.
If there's a
maybe
history on that.
In the bedroom, in that particular section. I mean, people usually place their beds on typical places, like against the wall.
Anything could have happened.
Facing something.
Yeah, straight murdered in their sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Crimes of fucking passion, husband kills his
Crimes of
wife,
fucking
or vice versa.
Crimes of fucking
somebody
passion.
just straight got fucked to death in there.
Right?
Yeah, shout out Ken, of course.
That's happened before too. Heart attack, what's up?
And the orgasm haunts the bed, right?
OJ recently. Oh shit, we're running. OJ recently. Keep going. Fucking give it to the half.
Yeah.
OJ recently said that he fucked Chloe's mom so bad that she needed to go. You didn't hear about that?
Oh,
Look that up.
No. What's her
OJ admitted
face?
in an
Kris
interview-
Jenner.
that he fucked Kris Jenner so bad that she needed to go to the hospital when she came to, because they were in the jacuzzi after their spouses left.
Oh shit!
And then he's like dropped his towel. He's like, "Yo, check this out." And she's like, "Yeah," and she took it. But then later on, she went to the room saying, "Oh, I'm fucked up, I'm hurt," and she wanted OJ to take her to the hospital, and he said, "Nah."
I believe it. Fuck OJ, dude.
Damn. So that's what they think Chloe's OJ's daughter.
Oh shit!
Allegedly. All of that was allegedly.
Damn. Fuck. Well, that's a
Let me
downer.
believe me, I'm
That's
high.
crazy.
Does she look like him now?
Yeah, of course. Before she did all the plastic surgery, now
Ah,
they all look
That's
stupid.
true.
Now they all look like fembots.
They really do, huh?
Yeah, they're fembots.
They really do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean,
They look
whatever.
disgusting.
I am Khloe Kardashian.
But I mean, the question still stands though. Like, is she in
Um,
front of you? She butt ass naked. Is she trying to fuck? Are you with it?
Damn.
You gonna do it anyway?
Ew.
Don't, front. Don't look at me with that face. I know Patty's listening. Shout out.
Kylie Jenner though. I mean,
Oh, my bad, my bad,
Why
my
not
bad.
Kylie?
Wait,
Well,
what's
I
her
was
name?
just talking
Wait,
about
who?
them in general.
Which Jenner?
Those,
Chloe.
oh, just that
all
group
of
with
them?
Jenner.
All of them.
Okay,
All
yeah.
of them.
All the
No, I
Kardashians,
suppose.
Jenners, all of them.
They're not ugly.
Every single one.
I
the
mean,
same
they're
time?
not. They're not.
Nice. Family treats.
my
No, that was a
God.
question. That was a question.
Well,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
yeah.
If that's where you want to go. Let's do this.
That's what was in my head.
But going back to the jag off question of the
Sorry.
hour,
yeah.
We really do fall off.
First, I would
Ma-
say
oh.
check all rational shit. Check your, lines. But check if you got pipes under your bed.
Yeah.
Check that
is
shit
it,
out.
is
What
it
if-
an
check this
apartment?
out.
Is it an
Is
apartment?
it an apartment? Are
'Cause
you
check the neighbor below, man?
It
Maybe
could
that
be-
fool's
hey,
doing
maybe
into
that
some
fool-
funky ass
Oh,
broom
right.
shit.
That's
Nothing
true, that's true.
wrong with a little baba. You know? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Check all available, rational spots,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then
I'm sorry.
we can
Did
move
it
forward.
did it say at all anything in there about living with a spouse?
No partners, but
All
she
right.
said,
All
let's
right.
see, some nights
That's
are worse
cool.
than others. I feel touches on my leg. Oh,
What
if I have a
um,
friend over, it doesn't happen.
Oh, for
Okay.
sure. For
What
sure.
if somebody
Friend.
left the dildo
Yeah,
between
just-
the mattress and the wall or
I'm
something,
saying.
right?
Oh,
And then as soon as she lies down, that pressure is just enough pressure to activate it.
Dude, have
But
you
when,
guys?
when it's two people, it's like too much pressure, so it doesn't activate.
Been there.
Dude, have you guys seen the remote control ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
So
guys
how do you
seen
know
those
if you-
reaction ones where the
Yeah,
chicks
yeah,
are like
yeah.
just
They're
sitting there
great.
taking it?
Too funny.
Oh,
And
man.
they're like at restaurants.
Dude,
and
at basketball games,
worship.
fucking
Yeah.
This underwear, right?
church.
This underwear?
What do I
Yeah,
search?
yeah,
What do I
yeah.
search?
What do I search?
remote
Underwear. In
Remote
public. You
underwear
can-
vibrator.
It's on YouTube too because
Yeah,
they don't
'cause
show
it's not-
anything.
they don't show anything but the girl moaning, so you can find them on YouTube. Too.
And you see the homie with the app,
Yeah.
like,
And you just see her. She's like eating her salad, and then
looks like fucking, Three Stooges shit.
Oh my god! I think
Yeah.
that's
So
all the
search
time.
for that.
You know what? Shoe whore, right?
Yeah, sure.
Nah, Stiletto
yeah,
Devil.
So yeah, follow Jimmy's advice. Check everything that's rational, and if not,
Then we move
Then
forward.
you move forward with maybe some suggestions that I said. Buy yourself a new mattress. Maybe it has something to do with that.
Or
for
move
you.
the bed,
Get that
move the
shit-
bed.
Move the
Move
bed.
the
You
bed to somewhere else.
Paint
or,
the walls.
You know what? Get married, girl.
Change the
You
curtains.
know,
Get more.
Get married.
It
Get your
doesn't
partner
happen.
in there.
Get,
Why
get
not?
some partner in there. Yeah,
Get some
never happen
steady.
again, girl.
hey, get a camera and live feed us so that we can help.
We need to see this.
And we also I want to issue a challenge, to our viewers, all three of them.
To
All
fight?
three of them?
Most
To
of our viewers are probably already
a
challenged.
bottle fight. to the death. No. If you're willing, if you know of a spot that's haunted and you've seen more than one shit, please invite us over. We want to investigate it, take a few pictures, maybe a few video, and we can upload them. But if you have something, let us
do it.
Let us do it. Let us visit.
Hit us up.
And let's
Hit us up,
let's put our jag on it.
Let us put a little camping trip.
Let's
You're
jag
more
on
than
it.
welcome.
Game.
Let's jag
I'm
off
game.
on it.
That's
Jag,
cool.
let's put
And on that note,
and ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the JAG Show. As always, you can find us on Facebook at Official JAG Show, on Twitter at Official JAG Show, on Instagram, The JAG Show, and as always on the Super Audio Network, superaudionetwork.com, Super Audio Network YouTube channel. Thank you to our guests. Playtime!
I'm coming back for that ass.
Yeah, come back for it. I might
Honestly,
spread it.
Yes.
One.
Next
one,
time.
the first of
I
many.
mean, I spread Dre's.
Right. Yep. Nah.
First of
Dre
many,
didn't
bro.
volunteer; he was voluntold.
Dre's just stay spread. Like he got no ass cheeks to cover it up, bro. It just stays open.
For sure, next time we're coming for that ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Good night. Hey, good night.
Thank you.
Let me give you some perspective on the way things seem to be. Moving forward with our medicines and all technology. That the world is full of stranger things that we can't comprehend. Foolish creatures from another world and conspiracies, my friend. Tell me more about the chemicals that are active in our brains when we feel the thing that we call love with eyes.